Hello, welcome back. This is James Area from UX Shape. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to show you a demo that I was working on this afternoon. And I just decided to have a challenge on this website, zoopla.co.uk. I know many people know about this website. It's a property search website. And I just want to give a little bit of redesign to it. Probably if it's good, well, obviously that is my opinion, but I just kind of find the site a little bit too centralized and too kind of packed, too much information. I can't really see things properly, and some things are not relevant. For example, this header here, where user is not logged in, I see no reason why this my account, my Zoopla is here. This is like my account. If you are not logged in, why is this link there? Really not relevant. The second thing is login and sign in and register. The link is very small, so if I come to this website and I'm a little bit okay, let me just search for an account I want to log in, it's gonna really be very difficult for me to find this sign in and register link. So, and also instead of having link, I would have preferred to use button. And yeah, I just decided to do some information. Generally, I expect a site like this to have a mobile app, and throughout the section of the website there is really no place the site is telling me to download their mobile app. So I think a bit of a problem as well is there. So another thing again, the way they've make things, they've not utilized the pages properly, and they've not really engaged with the user. As I've scrolled down the page, some information are relevant, are necessary, but as I scroll down the page, how can I possibly search? So they've not made use of sticky header. Like in my previous tutorial, I did something about sticky header, the importance of sticky header. So they've not really done sticky header. So if I want to log in and I'm down this section of the home page, I can't really do that unless I scroll back up until I see the login, which is not a good design. Also, the way this is done, the search area, it's okay, but I think it could be better. Also, this section, I think it's more or less of the services they are offering, and they've not really take the user through the entire site, how they want to engage with their user. So the user experience for me, it's kind of a little bit down. I wouldn't say it's not good. Obviously I didn't design the website, but if I was to design this website, I think this is what I would have done better. And let me show you and let me tell you the reason why I did that. I've actually done it in Actual RP. As you can see, I've done the header section, I've done the banner section, which has the search area and this banner as well. And I've done something they've not actually done as well, which is why you use Zoopla. Try and promote your business to customers, people who's going to use this website to search for property. And also, how do you get deals, renter deals, or maybe sales, properties for sale, deals like that. And also in a little bit of search that could personalize the experience for the user, which they've not done in their part. And also I've included a section whereby they can, user can know that they have a mobile app to be downloaded. And obviously Zoopla has a mobile app, and I don't know why they didn't put that in their website. And also the social media that they have, also, it's not really pronounced, where if you look at their site here, the social media is just little here, and you can't really engage with that user to actually follow your Facebook page or your Twitter or your LinkedIn or things like that. So I've practically done a lot of things. Some I've kept a bit still kind of the same way, but a little bit of changes, and also the footer improvement. And I've added, I'm sure they must have won an award of maybe best property search website or something like that, and they must be part of accredited body, because they work with data, and so they must be providing some useful information. So the reason why I put this accreditation is, at least if Zoopla belongs to any accredited body, they will be able to put this icon there to show to the user that this website is really credible. I know they are big company, but at the same time, again, you don't want to let go of your customer, because your customer could easily be persuaded by other competitors if they know, oh, this competitor of yours is part of this accredited bodies, and they have this award and things like that. I know Zoopla is well known, but at the same time, again, a lot of people might not still build that trust within just the name alone. They might want to build that trust within the professional accredited body that they belong to, or an award that they've won, maybe a government award, or industry standard award. And I've just make sure that things is a little bit more nicely done. So I will show you the completed website now. Like I said, this is a quick tutorial. I'm not going to show you how I did everything, but as you can see, this is actual RP, and I've done everything this afternoon. Took me some time, and yeah, I've been able to look at their website, study it, and see how I can improve it. So let's see how it looks like compared to the original Zoopla website. This is the original Zoopla website, and this is the one I designed. Wow. Now let me tell you the reason why I've done some of what I did. Right now, this is a property search website, and the way I like to go to a property search website is I want to go there and search for property. I don't want to just go onto a website and start thinking, oh, am I gonna start checking other search option, running cost and things like that. I just want to go there, search for website, search. That is the main focus, and that is why I've made this section a little bit bigger, and also I focus on having just two menu here, which is for sale and to rent, and I've had a login and sign up. And I think on a website like this, I've decided to make it a full screen header instead of the centralized header that they have here, so that you don't clutter the center page so much at the header. So I've made sure that the header is clean, it's tidy, a little bit of information is there, and I've added this section below, which if I want to develop this prototype further, the idea will be when I click on house price, this section here, this section that I highlighted will be replaced by the information for house price, new homes, commercials, overseas, agent, and advice, and they will be able to interact with it very quickly, although they can still be directed to another page that is specifically designed for each of these menus. But at least you want your user to quickly interact with your product immediately, and that is why I've done this part. As you can see, it's very clean and tidy, nothing complicated, and I've just probably just had this banner there for their video ads, which is handy as well. And at least when the page is when you are not scrolling down the page, you can actually see the search property. You can see the major thing that you actually want to drive your user engagement with. Also, one thing I did was to use a sticky header. As you can see, as I'm scrolling down, the header is staying right there. The idea will be, if I decide to search for property, for example, properties that are for sale, I can still reach out to this link up here. And if I want to search for for properties for rent, I can still search with this link right here, and I can still log in and I can still sign up. But on their own website, once I scroll down, I can log in, I can sign up, I can search for properties, I can practically do anything. And at the end of the day, user don't want to just read something, they want to engage and say, okay, let me try and find something on your website. So that is what I've done here, and I've added another section that they've not added at all. I've added why you need to use Zoopla. Irrespective of Zoopla is a multi-million pound company, fine, but at the same time, you still need to tell your user why they need to use your product. And what are the specific, what makes your website unique. I believe this will be one of their USP, the smart map, the travel time search, and the estimated running cost. This will be one of their USP, and I think this is what is going to drive the user to actually interact with their website very well. And I've done that practically to include this, and obviously this will be linked to pages that they can learn more about these 3 unique selling points. And the next section I've added is the exclusive deals in users' inbox, and you can practically collect email. No matter how big a company is, you still need to continue to build out your email list, because you still need to engage with your user, because trust me, people are buying and selling properties every day, and at the end of the day you still want people to get these exclusive deals. And on their own website, they've not really done anything like that for you to get deals and things like that, which I don't think it's a good thing. The next thing I've added this properties, featured properties. Now they've done something similar here as well, but the way I've practically done mine is to effectively add a search section around it. Now what they've done here is to say show my area, and if I click show my area, it takes you to a login page, which is a long process. I would have expected for them to have something like this. Immediately I just type in my maybe postcode or something. I type in my postcode, I type in my postcode, immediately I type in my postcode and I type find. You can effectively reload the information you display here, which is handy, and they can see the feature property, and you can add some pagination underneath if you want to, but I just keep it at 3 for now. So they've not really done that, and I've just practically improved on that section. Now the other section that they've not added on their website is their mobile app, and I've added a bit of screenshot of their mobile app, because you actually want to make people search through your mobile app, because a lot of people might not have time to sit down on the computer to view your website, and a lot of people now access a website through mobile application. And I think I'm sure Zoopla have got iPhone app and also Android app, and also if you have an Amazon apps, then you can also have that link there, so that you actually show your user that they can download this app and they can interact with your product offline. And just below it, I've added the social media links to it, the social media, and I believe this is the most important thing that they need to have. They have the Facebook, the Twitter, the Google Plus, LinkedIn, and the YouTube. I would have added Pinterest as well to it, but it depends on their requirement. And also the next section that I've improved upon is this property news and property guide and tools. So a bit of similar to what they've done here, but kind of not packed together within that smaller page. There's a bit of space up, a bit of space at the bottom as well, so you have room to actually read what you want to see. You don't just want to go to a website and everything is so packed together. And if you look at the way I've designed these websites, you can see that at every given time one thing is still showing to the user, because even though they are reading the property news and guides and everything, they can instantly follow on Facebook or Twitter or Google Plus or LinkedIn or YouTube, and if they scroll up, they can easily see 2 things. You are actually driving engagement with this user. But the website here it's just flat. You can't log in. You can't even follow. Even following them on Facebook is too tiny. But you have to actually display this thing for the user to see, so that they actually get to know what your product is all about. And I think sometimes some organization might feel that they've grown too big, that they don't want to engage with the user in a smallest detail way. But if I was to come to this website, I will really be put off, because I've not really seen something to really drive me to use it, and they've not really talked to me, they've not really walked me through, and each and every process of the prototype I've designed, I've practically walked the user through step by step. And the good thing is that this sticky header is showing why you use Zoopla is there, exclusive deals, why you use Zoopla, immediately followed by exclusive deals, so that when someone, smart search, travel search, estimated running cost, immediately you're telling them drop their email to get exclusively. You're prompting them. That call to action is very important. And you're actually making sure that they drop their email address or phone number, so that you can start, sending them, a lot of offers and deals. And immediately they drop their offers and deals, you are showing them again how they can search the feature property within their postcode area, which is really, really something very, handy. And from there, you are telling them, download our app. The reason you need to download our app is because you're going to get all these latest deals, all this, the reason, the estimated running cost of a property before you buy them, and you're actually telling them to download your app. And once they download your app, go onto Facebook and start interacting and start engaging with us. You're actually making user go in a chronological fashion in understanding how your product works. And then once you've done that, you can read more news about it, which is more or less like a blog. And you finish it up with a detailed footer page with awards. Sorry, I've just used placeholder because there's no image. I don't even know if they belong to any accredited body, but I'm sure they would have been member of an accredited body, or they would have won an award. I'm pretty sure, so they could have that handy indeed. And everything is just very cool. And at a given point in time, the header is showing. So this is what I will do. I will want you to look at these two designs, and you tell me which one you like and why you like them. I am not perfect, but I believe that every system, every website can be improved upon. I just think the way it is done is what is important, and the type of user you're working with. I believe, this is what they've done. This is their version, and this is my version. Obviously, you can see from the address bar here, and you can see from the address bar here. And I've practically done everything on actual RP. Nothing more, nothing less. No Photoshop, nothing. Any images used, there's a technique used to actually get all those images from their website. So, and as you can see, there is the project file and everything. So if you have any question regarding how I did it, if you want the file, drop me an email, drop me a comment, like this video and share it with your friends. And if you want to learn more about UX design, how to use actual RP, you'll be seeing some of our tutorials again. Thank you once again for watching our video, and see you in our next tutorial. Bye.